Hey guys, uh, wanted to do this video originally as a comm vlog, but I decided to um, do this kind of as an impromptu, less scripted video, less structured video, just to kind of do a wrap up like I do every year. And my God. I know that the past few years I've been saying, this year's been rough, this year's been difficult and stuff, but 2020 didn't pull any punches. Um, I mean, it wasn't all bad, but my God, there was so much. It's it's hard to really put into words. Um, but like I said, it wasn't all bad. I wanted to make this video to kind of go over how I felt like this year went for me personally, for the channel, and what I am going to be doing going forward. Like I said, I was originally going to do this as an episode of Comm Vlog, but I decided to make it less scripted and a little bit more real. Because most of the time when I do Comm Vlog, I kind of have a base idea of what I'm going to say. There's kind of a format to it, and in this video, I kind of wanted it to be a little more free-flowing. Like I said, 2020, it was rough for a lot of people, myself included, my family included, my friends included. And like I said, it wasn't all bad. I mean, there was quite a lot of good that came out of this year, including the bad. For one, my mom came home this year where she was septic for the second time, put in the hospital for the second time, and she came back in January. And still on the road to recovery, but every day it's getting better and better, and I'm extremely grateful for that. And I know it's hard for her, but I'm extremely proud of her for the progress that she's made, and every single little day, because I know some days are harder than others, and I honestly could not imagine it. I really couldn't, and I know there's some days where I may be snappy towards her, or I may not seem as grateful for something, but that's just me worrying, honestly. Along with that, as many of you know, I had my friend Chris move in with us, who has, in my opinion, literally been a godsend. He's been living with us for roughly about a year now, and I still somehow haven't killed him. Channel-wise, the channel itself, as far as YouTube, really hasn't grown, but then again, that's not the main focus for a lot of these videos. Or not even the videos, just the channels in general. But in spite of that, we finally started streaming, and I feel like we've gained a huge audience due to that, because just with the way our lives have been, it just made more sense to start streaming instead of just doing episodes on weekends and trying to edit and that kind of stuff. With the streaming, it's just, here's a set time, here's when we're on, and then you can go to the YouTube channel to check out our past streams. And it was a format that really just kind of worked for us, just with everything that's been going on in our lives. And honestly, it's kind of thanks to Chris that we started that format. Who is in the background right now, who passed a minute ago, stretching his arms up, hitting his vape, sitting here describing what he's doing in his life right now, and shaking that ass, and kicking a can over. But it just, the format itself, and I'm getting something tossed at me, I don't know what it is. Oh. I have a. I don't know. This I told you guys this video is going to be very less scripted or formatted. So, but it's just a format that we felt like worked for us with our lifestyle. Do I miss the old format? Yeah, I kind of do. I do miss making the episodes. But at the same time, I really enjoy the streaming, which honestly was something I've always wanted to do. But very similar to Game Bros, back when we did the original video episodes, I never felt confident enough to do it by myself. I always felt like I do better bouncing off of someone, so to speak, having somebody there to do commentary with, to kind of not necessarily tell jokes per se. I mean, yeah, we do that, but someone to kind of like keep the conversation going. And I know a streaming chat helps with that, but you know, somebody like this dude right here.
You get no face.
But you know, somebody like Chris or Ray, you know, being there in conversation really helps me out. And you know, there's a lot of YouTubers and streamers that can do the solo thing, and I applaud them for that. It's just my style of, I guess you could say, entertainment. I just can't do that personally. So to the YouTubers and streamers and entertainers that can do that kind of stuff, you know, I completely applaud them. And of course, the big thing about this year that a lot of people affected a lot of people, and I can't technically say what it is due to YouTube's like demonetization. It's not like this video gets monetized or this channel gets monetized anyway. But you know, the whole pandemic situation. And there's a lot of scare about it, and a lot of people have a right to be scared about it, even though, you know, there's a vaccine being sent out, being tested right now. It's still an extremely scary situation. And I know quite a few people that it's affected. So to all the, you know, I hate saying it like this because I know there's naysayers out there that's like, oh, you know, the pandemic was just created due to political gain and all this BS and that kind of stuff. And I'm here to straight up tell you that's not true. Because I have friends, I've had family that this virus has affected. Thankfully, nobody personally close to me has died from it, but it's still something extremely scary. And unfortunately, I don't feel like 2020 is going to be the end of it. You know, even with the vaccine, it's still going to take some time to move forward from this. And it sucks because so many things have changed. You know, there's the requirement to wear masks, which me personally, I don't care to wear one because I want to protect myself and I want to protect others. There's the whole social distancing thing, which me personally, the only time I ever didn't worry about social distancing was whenever I was at conventions or hanging out with friends or something. So that was no big deal to me personally. But I do know there are people out there that thrive on that kind of social interaction. Now, don't get me wrong, I am a social butterfly myself, but I'm also a type of person that can get that fill from just talking to somebody over a phone, over Discord, texting, that kind of stuff. Webcam communication, Zoom, all of that. I will say that's a great advancement for technology, especially in something like this, that we have that type of technology so that way we can still stay connected with people that live far away that we can't technically see right now. And and it sucks. It flat out sucks, honestly. Um, but I understand why. It just doesn't make it less sucky. But you know, it's one of those things that I feel like we're still going to deal with this in 2021. But I feel like we're on the right path to, I wouldn't necessarily say get rid of it. I don't think there's ever going to be a point that the pandemic, or at least the virus part, is going to be completely gone. However, I feel like with given enough time, preparation, resources, the vaccine, actually listening to doctors and professionals about the situation, that we can go back to a slight bit of normality. It's never going to be the same, in my opinion, but we can at least go back to the way it was a little bit. Now, what do I plan on for 2021? Well, I still going to keep this channel running because that's literally one of my dreams. I love doing this kind of stuff. I love entertaining you guys. And once again, I'm going to, hit this hard for you guys. This is a hobby. I know in a lot of past episodes of Comvlog, multiple times I have said that this is just a hobby. Now, granted, since we've been doing the Twitch streams, we have been getting paid a little bit, but nothing compared to a livable salary when it comes to the payouts. It's a little extra money on the side that goes back into getting better equipment, or just having some extra money on the side. But it's nowhere near being a livable salary just on streaming alone. Even though one day I would love for it to be. But I have a few ideas going in my head. I've already been working on some redesigns for the stream, the channel, which I've been working on, honestly, for the past week or so. And I'm honestly extremely happy with how things have turned out. I've already shown a few of my friends some of the redesigns. A lot of them are saying, yeah, this looks good. This is going to be something really cool. And I have a few more projects I plan on bringing full circle in 2021. One of those being, since we started doing the revamp or the reimaging of our little avatar characters, I went from using Buddy Poke to the Gacha Life app, which is kind of the chibi anime cartoon characters that you see now. And I wanted to run with that because I did some, field testing, and they say, yeah, I like that cartoon chibi design better than the 3D one. So we're kind of running with that now as far as, the aesthetic. So along with that, a lot of you know, the Nat 1 series that I did, which was the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition tutorial series, used Buddy Poke, which was the 3D avatars. I've been going back and completely redoing the visuals for each episode where they have the new Gacha Life avatars instead of the Buddy Poke. And I've been working on that. I started working on that about a month ago, and then I kind of just got into a little bit of a rut, just not wanting to edit. And then something just kind of snapped in me about a couple of days ago, where I wanted to start editing the videos again. So, as the day of this recording, which this is actually going to be going up a few days after I actually record this video, I currently have the first 7 episodes completely redone as far as visually. The good thing is that I was able to get the audio from the original videos and just rip that and use that for the new visual videos. Because a while back, and I actually made a video about this, when I was switching new external hard drives, I upgraded from a 4 terabyte to a 5 terabyte. All my video files somehow vanished, and I had to start from scratch basically for everything. That was including Game Bros, Nat 1, anything that I was doing. And thankfully, I was able to go back and rip the audio from the original YouTube videos and use those for my audio. So I thankfully didn't have to go back and get in contact with Ray, Paul, Chris, and be like, hey guys, these videos are, I'm redoing the videos, but we don't have the audio anymore because all my stuff went away. Can you re-record these lines? Now, there were a few episodes we did have to do that, but that was because the episodes that we had to re-record the lines for did not actually air yet on YouTube. But I'm back in full production of that, and thankfully I still have a few episodes that I'm still going to do on that and continue the Nat 1 series, because the initial run of the series is going to be 21 episodes, including a brand new lost episode that we recorded, because when I was going through it, there was a topic, which I'll go about in another episode of Calm Vlog or talk about it in a post or something, that I kind of forgot to go over in the original run of the show. So we did kind of a lost episode because the topic actually fit in between episodes that was originally on the list. So you get a brand new episode with this rerun of the series, or this remastered of the series, I guess you could call it. I'm not sure what you would actually call this. But there's still a few episodes that I still need to finish that even didn't go on with the original format. So I'm really excited about that. But I have a lot of things that I want to do for 2021. And a lot of personal goals too. I know I say this every year, and this year I felt like I slipped up a bit. I really want to better myself, and I think a lot of people do too, and a lot of people say that, but I'm not using this as an excuse, but just with the pandemic hitting and making things a bit more difficult, I'm not using this as an excuse or just, or anything like that, because there really is no excuse. I got lazy this year. I just really felt like I got lazy, and I want to do better on that. It's something that I've dealt with for a long time. There is no excuse for it. But I want to get better. I want to be less lazy. I want to be more productive. That's including just my personal life and along with this channel, getting myself in better health. Because, I know that, they say don't worry about your image. Don't worry about what other people say about you. And while I'm content with myself, I want to be better. I want to be healthier. I want to do better. And I feel like everybody has that strive, but it's hard for some people, including myself, because like I said, I'm lazy. And I'll be one of the first people to admit that. But looking back, it feels like, to a certain degree, and I know this is going to kind of sound a little weird saying this, I feel like 2020 was a good, swift kick in the ass that a lot of people needed. And that's kind of myself included. Because just along with the pandemic and just everything that's going on, it just kind of made me realize, you got to do better. And we try, but it doesn't always work that way, so we have to try harder. And that's kind of my message for this end of the year is for 2021, let's try harder. Because I know there's the old saying from, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back of Yoda saying, do or do not, there is no try. I don't exactly agree with that. Because sometimes all we can do is try. And sometimes we'll fall. A lot of times we'll fall. But the key thing is to get back up after you fall and try again. And this time, try harder. So I think that's going to be my motto going into 2021 is try harder. Now, to go in a little bit more of the channel real quick, as I previously stated, we're not doing any more streams until 2021. We did our last stream this past Saturday, which I feel like really went well. And you'll probably be watching this episode sometime after Christmas, before New Year is when I plan on releasing this. But I'm recording this right now on the 20th. Just to get it done, because I don't know what my schedule is going to be as far as being able to record this, but I wanted to get this recorded and get all my thoughts out there about this year, how I felt, and just to talk with you guys. And like I said, I was originally going to do this as a vlog, but I wanted to do it less formatted, a little more, I guess you could say real, could be the best way to describe it. But that's my thoughts on 2020, guys. There was a lot of good, there was a lot of bad, but going into 2021, it's those two words, try harder. Now, before I go, I do want to thank everybody that has supported the channel, the Twitch streams, not even for giving bits or anything. Don't get me wrong, we greatly appreciate the bits and subscriptions, but that's not the point of it. Just you guys taking time out of your day to either watch these videos on YouTube or to watch us stream on Twitch really means a lot. Just the fact that you take time out of your day, you could be doing anything, but you decide to spend your time with us, and that really means a lot to us. And we hope to continue kicking ass in 2021, so to speak. Literally, guys, from the bottom of my heart, I really want to thank each and every one of you. And there's a lot of good things coming in 2021. After this year, I know there's that old saying of never say it can't get any worse. But after 2020, I feel like it can't get any worse. I'm sure there's probably going to be parts of 2021 that are going to be worse than 2020. But we just have to keep going and keep moving forward instead of just sitting on our asses and letting things happen. So I feel like I've rambled enough because this is way longer than any episode of Convlog I've ever done. But I wanted to make this at the end of the video, this end of the year video for you guys, just to, like I said, get my thoughts out there, just to talk to you guys. And just kind of get my thoughts out there. But like I said, I want to thank each and every one of you that has supported since the beginning, or if you're just new joining in on the channel, I greatly appreciate you guys just taking time just to watch the videos, tune into the live streams. It really, really means a lot. And as far as I'm concerned, we're not stopping anytime soon. So we're definitely going to keep on chugging for 2021. And this will be the last video that I make until 2021. Now, as far as us returning back to streams, it'll be sometime after New Year. I'm not sure on an exact date, but I will make sure to post a video after January 1st, 2021, to keep you guys informed of when we're going to get things kicking, because I know at the beginning of 2021, or actually even before that, going back to October of 2019, we took quite the hiatus from Game Bros up until April, back when Chris joined on Cast. And we did the episodes a little bit, then we went into live streaming and that kind of stuff. But if given the time and everything goes well, we're going to be kicking things back at the beginning of 2021. Because I want to do less hiatuses if possible. I say that because, like I said, this is a hobby. It's not an actual job. We don't get paid enough for it to be a full salary that's livable. One day I would love it for it to be, but you know, we have the time and everything goes well. We're coming back strong in 2021 in January. Because I want there to be less hiatuses. I want there to be less time away from interacting with you guys as far as the videos and streams, and putting more stuff out there, more content for you guys, and just overall improving. And once again, those two words, try harder. So with that being said, guys, I'm pretty sure this is probably going to air after Christmas. But even if I post it before then or after then, I want to wish each and every single one of you a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever winter festival holiday that you celebrate, a very Happy New Year, and I will see you guys in 2021.